Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. 3-Day Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Turner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy of this building, Chris, just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps brûlé. Let the good times roll.
Really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, you think about it over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
The Oklahoma Sooners offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Offensive line getting set up. It's a first down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receiver in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's hit as he throws it. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Ball handed off. Finding space at the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They're going to run it. In the clear of the 25. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is caught on a comeback route. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They'll kick it away here. And the punt heads out of bounds. They will spot this about the 35. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Florida. No chance to catch him.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Running back with the football. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that,
and the sophomores got him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Football comes out. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Gators are in the red zone.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield and spotted at the 38. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up. Go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. the all-important extra point. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Lagway. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Sooners move into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. It's a quick grab. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Strong fight back. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Florida. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? There's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll give it to the back. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. It was a 1st and 10 play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple of scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He lets it go on the move. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Physical run earns the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Gators. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll try a pass here. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the Gators pick up enough for a first down here. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The course in the playoffs is survive